What's cracking, guys? Omar Esoff here with another Q&A video. Have not done one in over 4 months, so it is time. I asked questions on the Facebook fan page. Got damn near 450 questions, and it stipulated if they had to be training and nutrition, so this is going to be a little bit more informal, a little more casual. Sit down, relax, enjoy yourself. Going to be a little bit longer too. If you're on the toilet, make yourself at home. Let's get cracking with these questions. Hey man, can you make some more mobility videos? I definitely have to, in particular for the squat, bench, and deadlift. Yes, I will say for myself, I need to do more mobility for the squat, which I'll be detailing as I get towards 500 pounds, my goal. So there are going to be a whole bunch more videos when it comes to mobility in the very near future. If you were in the bathroom and fell off the toilet and got stuck between the toilet and the bathtub, okay, first of all, I'm not sure why that would happen, how that would happen, why I couldn't just stand up. Which Finnish YouTuber would you trust most to help? Okay, so Big J would be great in a zombie apocalypse because he'd already have guns, combat experience. He'd be my go-to guy for the zombie apocalypse. One more set, brother. For this one, I'd probably have to go with Big Play Ray. First of all, he's a paramedic, he's a firefighter. He has tons of experience doing this. I'm sure you'd just come in, DDT that toilet seat and rescue me. And on top of that, he's a super nice guy. He'd be there with me. If he could not rescue me, he'd be there just to console me, probably feed me food, what have you. Big Play Ray 100% would be the guy to rescue me from this situation. Okay, a whole bunch of people are basically asking the exact same question. Will you start stocking more shirts at once now that Rascal has grown? Okay, so I don't usually like to answer these questions on the channel because there's so much to talk about. Rascal, my clothing company, what I'm wearing right here, has taken on a life of its own. I'd say probably half of the people that buy t-shirts don't even watch the channel. Short, answer, yes, we will be stocking more. We're actually already stocking a whole lot more. Demand is just exceeding supply. So in the future, we will take care of that situation. What cues do you use when you bench? 1, don't die. 2, think about pressing my body into the actual bench. That's probably the best cue I was ever given because it makes sure essentially that my shoulder, I don't protract forward, but instead I'm keeping it tight. So keeping tight, pushing my legs into the ground, and making sure I push my body into that bench. Video on why people look the same at the gym year after year. Simply put, either 1, they're not putting up, in enough effort. 2, maybe they're not eating enough. 3, stagnant program. I know a whole bunch of bros that are doing just that classic 3x10 every single year, and as a result, they look the exact same. Really, it's about going hard in the gym, making sure you're eating enough, and then recovering. Those 3 simple basics, a lot of people don't, follow, and they end up looking the exact same. Some people, quite frankly, just don't take the gym seriously enough, and that's what happens. You look the same. So it's no surprise to me. Does shoulder strength have a relationship with building a stronger bench press? Of course. Your shoulder is one of the 3 major components when it comes to the bench press. You got your shoulders, you got your triceps, you got your pecs. I do think there's a strong correlation between a strong overhead press, military press, and a bench press. Why? Well, it's pretty simple. When it comes to the overhead press, you got to be very stable, you got to be very tight, you have to have a lot of total body tension, which I think translates to the actual bench press. Not to mention increasing the strength of both your front deltoid, your shoulders, and your triceps will have a direct carryover to your bench press. So the answer, does making your shoulders make your bench press stronger? Hell yes. Why are you not ripped like Matt Ogus? Well, I think you got to ask Matt Ogus that question. And also, while you're at it, you got to ask him, Matt, bro, why are you copying my hairstyle? Why are you doing that? Okay, first Mike Chang, now you? Bro, when will you be uploaded? Oh, he says when. He doesn't say if. He says when. Like he has expectations on this. When will you be uploading a video of Jeremy wrestling a bear? Well, the real answer is you gotta find a bear brave enough to wrestle Couch Hamilton. And as far as I've seen nobody brave enough in the world, in the history of all time, to wrestle Couch Hamilton. So you find a bear, we'll bring Couch. Matt Hurst asked probably the best question so far. So who do you choose, bro? Squirtle, Bulbasaur, or Charmander? This ain't even a question. It's all about Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur, I choose you. Pokemon Blue, you know what I'm talking about, 1998. Okay, Bulbasaur goes into Ivysaur, then he goes into Venusaur. Venusaur, are you kidding me? Venusaur is positively poisonous. He's gonna throw some spores at you, paralyze you, then when some of his dick finds, he's gonna just go and choke slam the shit out of you. Venusaur is the guy. I played 2 times through Pokemon Blue. Every single time, Venusaur was part of it. Bulbasaur was a little bitch, let's be honest. Yo, Omar, what's cracking, Don? When will you be competing in a powerlifting meet? Bruh, well, first of all, I am not a powerlifter. Second of all, it's not a top priority for me right now. I got several goals that I want to achieve. I'm not defined simply by the 3 powerlifting lifts. You know, the squat, bench, and the deadlift. I have many goals. As you guys know, I want to get into Olympic lifting. I do, in the future, want to solidify those 3 lifts. I'm young though still. As far as I'm concerned, I'm not even strong yet. I'm not even tapped into my full potential. So I want to keep lifting, and then I will go and actually step on the platform. As it stands right now, I got so many cool things I want to achieve. As I said, Olympic lifting, some stuff to do with sprinting, in terms of aesthetics, leanness. There are many goals, and right now, stepping on the platform is simply not a top priority. How do I get big calves like yours? Marcus Dibble. Ha ha ha. Very funny, motherfucker. You think that's amusing to make fun of these calves right here? You think these calves are a joke? I got no flexibility. You see, is it in the frame? It's in the frame? Alright, that's what I thought. Okay, you take a look at those calves. Because one day, those calves, they're going to squat 500 pounds. 505 pounds, in fact. I represent proudly Team No Calves. Because I know what type of discrimination goes on out there against people with no calves. Ask me that fucking question. Shit. What was it? Oh yeah. How do I correctly wear a belt to get the best intra-abdominal pressure? Biggest tip I could give right here, right now. A lot of beginners and intermediate lifters wear their belt too tightly, and what ends up happening, it's choking them out. It's applying too much pressure, and then they can't apply their own intra-abdominal pressure. You'll see this on the squat. They reach the bottom, and they essentially can't keep tight because they can't keep the stomach expanded. The pressure of the belt is too intense. So if you want my honest advice, I'd wear it a little looser. Everyone that's watching, try it a little bit looser, and you'll probably find your lifts will be better because you'll better be able to apply more intra-abdominal pressure. Yo, Omar, what days of the week do you train at Fordyce, and do they have day passes? I'm a fellow GTA lifter. GTA means Greater Toronto Area. Here to Gym Tan Laundry, same thing. Azim, first of all, much respect. Hell yes, you should come down to Fordyce Fitness. It's the greatest gym of all time in Toronto, all time. That's what I want to say first off. Second thing I want to say though, man, it's a private gym, which means you have to book in before you go to the gym. If you just try and enter, you're not going to get in. You're going to be locked out because you need a card. It's a private gym, right? The members take their training very seriously. Got to call before. It's open 24/7, but there's no front desk. So if Sean's not there, you can't sign up for liability reasons. You'll have to book that appointment. I don't run the gym. I don't own the gym. I'm just a fellow member that trains there. There's now probably like 70 subscribers that go to Fordyce Fitness, but you gotta call Sean. Sean's the dude. So hell yes, if you want to join anyone here, right, I'm not endorsed to say this, message me or call Sean and he will set it up for you. But just make sure, please, that you call Sean and you're not pounding on the door, because members, by and large, as a rule, they will not even look. They won't even open the door for you. David asks, yo man, how do I stop Brady Broseph from banging my girlfriend? You can't, okay? He's a stone cold pimp. He's already done it before. He's going to do it again once you're gone, okay? He probably already has a sex tape starring your girlfriend. What you don't know, Brady Broseph is a backdoor man. Them men, they don't understand, but those little girls, they sure do understand. So Brady Broseph, he's on the prowl every single night. And when that early morning comes, he's got to go. Aaron asks, Aaron, what's up, my man? Long-time subscriber, actually recognized the name, which is kind of creepy, but let's just go on. How do you always stay so positive? First of all, Aaron Welsh, I recognize your name, long-time subscriber, much respect for the support. The simple answer, you got to have a good time all the time, and really, you got to do what you enjoy. You got to keep it loose, you got to keep it fun, you got to keep it fresh. A lot of it, seriously, comes back down to the subscribers, to you guys, supporting me, allowing me to do what I want to do. So I thank you guys. You allow me to live, essentially, the life I want to live. Train when I want, put out awesome designs, do essentially what I want to do with my life. So if it wasn't for you guys, I probably wouldn't be as happy. So your support, the direct outcome, is me being happier. So you see me all the time being happy, cracking jokes, that's because I am, and it's in large part due to you guys. So to you. Tiago asks, how can mirrors be real if our eyes aren't even real? Tiago, I think you just ate some shrooms. I think you should back away from the computer. I think you just gotta chill out, man. You're thinking way too much. We're not in the Matrix, it's all good. Chill out, grab a nap, wake up, you'll be all good, you'll be fine. But I'll just say this, if you take a nap and you don't feel fine afterwards, you still are thinking those same things, you need to call poison control right away because something's clearly wrong. You gotta get that out of your system, okay? Could be actually pretty serious. Carlos Mendoza asks, Carlos Mendoza has a question. He says, has Brady ever done G4P? Now listen, man, even Brady Broseph has standards. Why would he even do G4P? There's many more ways, better ways, more legal, more moral ways to make money. Like selling creatine on the street. Turning tricks, touching dicks. Do you even lift? Holy crap, bro. That's so original. I can't believe you oh wait. 25 other people asked the exact, what the fuck? Over 25 people asked the same damn question. You think that's funny? You think that's cool? That's so 2012. How about you come up with a new phrase, alright? It's just colostrum! That's like the symbol of like you're mad now online.
Lift?
Sorry? So what's that?
Do you actually lift though?
I try sometimes. I mean, I get out, I go to the gym, I pump up, I wear fresh sneakers and good shirt and stuff.
I'll put you down for a no.
What does that's it man mean to you? Honestly, I can't answer this in this PG environment right here. I'll just say, that's it man, that's it. Cecil, great name, asks, when will we see the Brady Broseph and Dom Mazzetti collab, Bro Science Life? If you want to see that collab, because I would love to do, I think Bro Science Life is very funny, make sure to like this damn video and leave a comment in the comment section below. Motherfucker. Fuck that shit, man.
What's the matter, man? What's the matter, man?
What's the matter? That bee's trying to rape me, man.
Goddamn bee, man.
Goddamn bee.
You're making that honey.
Killer bee. Are you gonna cut your hair? Is this a serious question? Hell no, I'm not gonna cut my hair. Why? You're probably asking. Well, you need to read your Bible. You need to open it up to the story of Samson and Delilah. When she cut his hair, he lost all his powers. I'm gonna be rocking this ponytail, Stevie Wonder style, until it's long recessed. It's just back here and it looks really weird and really hipsterish and just kind of stupid. I'm keeping this hair for the rest of my life to get used to it. Well guys, unfortunately, it's done. It is time. Oh, no. Beer is done. I gotta go inside. I gotta get my swole on. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to see more casual, more informal videos, just chilling out here, let me know in the comment section below. Make sure to like the video. Yes, I'm talking to you. And if you're not part of that Facebook fan page, that's where all the funk goes down. You should be part of it. Link is gonna be in the description. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all you guys, in that next video. Peace.